So I'm sitting here in my field, which is literally a backyard in the middle of a suburb of Cape Town, South Africa called Constantia. It's been fallow for 30 years, nothing's been grown on it. At one point they had goats in here just to mow the lawn. They happen to eat the trees too, and not so kosher byproduct, I guess. But essentially, you know, this is what I do. I started with a few pots on my windowsill, and then that moved to a planter, and then a planter box, and then from there I thought, well, why do I need my lawn at home? Let's rip it up and start growing food at home. From there, people found out what I was doing, and they wanted help in their gardens, and then the tracts of land got larger, and the market expanded to restaurants and markets, and that's where I'm at today with this land that I'm responsible for. And I've got the whole selection. £5 a bunch, so I'll give it $2.50. I began to experiment with ingredients and realized that we were lacking in the quality of the ingredients. I could buy them from several stores and they all tasted the same. This is what people used to eat, and today, what passes for an excuse for a tomato in a supermarket. Tomatoes are fruit and we call them freaking vegetables. Try that, that's called sweeties. It'll like blow in your mouth. So normally...
I haven't been able to get those yet. Why don't you email me all the names?
I will. But now I need you to remember, I need to take a photograph and actually put it on so you can tell me which one you like. They come in all ways and forms. I mean, I buy them on the internet. I get these little seed packets in the mail. Friends of mine that have traveled, in fact, several of the varieties of tomatoes, they're from France or Greece or Spain. Whenever somebody, you know, hears about my story and they go on holiday, I have people just mail me, or at the clinic here, they drop off seeds. I've come to work some days and just said, oh, somebody dropped these off for you. You know, the community is getting behind it and they want to see variety. So we're off to Soil for Life. It's a training center for those in impoverished communities. Yes, I'm going, lady. Calm down. People need more coffee. Hey Prince, how are you?
Alright,
you good? So yeah, so the methods that we're using here are permaculture, so working in conjunction with nature rather than against it. So we have a very green ethos as well, so recycling, reducing and reusing. So this is where Prince the permaculturalist grows up seeds that one can buy. I use them a lot for the gardens that I do, as well as the farm. He grows up my seedlings for me.
Oh, my name is Prince and I'm a permaculturalist. I'm involved in working with plants and work in harmony with nature.
Today, oh, what come not may, we're gonna have a hold on in my room today. I was a musician for over a decade. I got to travel the world playing music in over 80 cities, and but the problem is I was on the road for 7 or 8 months of the year, and when my son came about, I really just wanted to be closer to home. I wanted to spend time with my family, to, I guess, reinvent myself in a way, and I was able to do that through farming. It's an outlet for the creativity that I had in making music. Does this make my eye look big? The funny thing is, inversely, I became a farmer because I became a cook. When I had my son, I took on a culinary challenge to make my way through a cookbook. And it sounds very Julie and Julia, but at the time I had no idea who they were. But it was just, how did I, you know, better our quality of life? It's trendy, but it's not a trend. It's the story. People are interested in the story as much as they are in the food. I think. We're way beyond organic food now. It's much bigger. It's you know, asking bigger questions about how the food's grown, where the food's grown, you know, and hearing the stories. I love sharing them, and people love hearing them, and so it motivates me to carry on doing what I just love doing.
What are these?
This is
It's actually called radicchio. You know it as chicory, but normally what we do is here we roast it, grind it down, and add it as an additive to coffee. There is you also get the chive, the round one, and there's also the chivey, not the endive looking one, which grows like this. What I like to do is I put it at 60 degrees in the oven, peel them off, and actually roast them down, and then use them like croutons. They taste amazing.
Oh, really?
Sprinkle them in. Even just you can try one now. Just try one of them.
That's brilliant. Thank you.
No, thank you. Thanks.
The funny thing about growing food organically is that you just let nature run its course. This is what many carrots look like. When you buy them in a supermarket, they're uniform in shape, size, and in color. And let me just tell you that carrots don't always grow straight. I'm Matt Allison, and I'm an urban farmer.
When the memories are all that are left to be had. When the memories are all that are left to be had. It's so sad.
The outtakes, the maracas. The tumbleweed, yeah, she is a-blowing across my suburban front lawn. Dude, this is ridiculous.